How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and if you clicked on the thumbnail, you know that this is my Christmas special. I mean, I'm playing it fast and loose with that. It's not like we're an official TV show or anything, but I thought it might be kind of fun just to do all of my Christmas stuff this year in one vlog entry, because it's going to be a unique year, that's for sure. First year in the van, first year without my immediate family anywhere really nearby. They're all in sanctuary, and I've traditionally been someone who really enjoys Christmas, so I need to do something to sort of get into the spirit. That's what this vlog entry is all about, guys. I'm gonna eat this clearly marketed for children cereal, and then we'll get on with our day. And then tonight we gotta do some shopping because we need some decorations for Lucky. Yeah. I can't remember if I've been wearing it lots in videos that are already out or what, but this is the Christmassy thing that I own. All right, so we got a little bit of a haul just from the dollar store, because why would we spend any more money on decorations? But I plan on giving Lucky a little bit of a Christmas makeover, because this is my house and it's time to decorate. I refuse to decorate before December 1st. So that's the plan. We're gonna get to that. Just got a few things. I feel like I might need to go back and get a few more things. I just got basic stuff like garland, and I mean, this was a no-brainer. Camo Christmas hat. I mean, all right, come on. Every year in my house growing up, there was there one or two hats? I think there was two hats my brother and I would wear, but I think it started as the person who was handing out gifts Christmas morning had to wear the hat, and they were the elf or whatever. I probably did that for a good 6 years, and then Byron came along. Well, I would have had to have done it a little longer. Although him as a baby wearing a Santa hat, trying to hand out gifts, would have been pretty funny. Oh, it's tight. Oh, it's real tight. I can't even get it over my, hang on. Oh, I feel like I need plastic elf ears just to make the look work. I'm never gonna make this look work. There, Merry Christmas, except you can't even see it. You gotta at least tolerate me wearing this for this segment. And this segment is decorating Lucky. However, you can't put up Christmas decorations without a delicious Christmas drink. And I'm gonna share mine with you right now. come over here to my makeshift bar. Haha! And we have our little tree. Don't worry, we'll get to him later. But first, this is a drink that I first discovered at an old friend's bar where she used to work. I had never heard of it before, and sadly, I can't remember the name of it. But it's delicious. Of course, with it being Christmas. Actually, wait a second. There's no Christmas music playing. Cue the music right now. First thing you're gonna need, obviously, is eggnog. Key to any good Christmas drink, I think. A little bit of cinnamon, and then we need some Dr. Pepper, which I have already pre-made in my very handy soda stream, which is actually Dr. Pete. It's a complete ripoff, but it does the job, especially when it comes to alcoholic beverages. And then you might be saying, well, that's weird already. You want me to put Dr. Pepper in with eggnog? And yes, I do. I also want you to mix it all together with a little bit of spiced rum. What I have on hand tonight is Dead Man's Fingers. This stuff is awesome, but Captain Morgan's will work just as well. And of course, you need something to put it in. We'll go with a classic. Boom. To start, I got a fresh bag of ice here. We're gonna grab some cubes, get some ice, and maybe a little more. I like a cube drink. And then we're gonna add our rum. I don't know about measurements. It's Christmas. You just sort of, yeah, that looks good. That guy back there, we're gonna get rid of this. Then, let's do the Dr. Pepper next. Then we shall add the eggnog. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Top it all off. A little bit of cinnamon. This is gonna go everywhere. Why do they pack these bags so bloody full? You don't need that much, believe you me. We're just gonna sprinkle it on there. And you could either mix this first and then sprinkle it with some cinnamon. I like to sprinkle it with cinnamon and then mix it up because I like the way the cinnamon sort of gets integrated into the drink. Give this a little stir. There, and now we have the Lucky Christmas Special. That's what we're gonna call it because I cannot remember what the hell the bar was calling it. Cheers. Yeah, those will get you in trouble. As my cousin said, I just made them for her for the first time this year. Tastes like candy. She's not wrong. Give it a go. Let me know how y'all liked the Lucky Christmas Special. It is my favorite Christmas drink. Has been for at least the last 2, maybe 3 years. So now we got our drink. Now we can start decorating. Where are the decorations? Aha! What did we get here? I like this. This caught my eye, right? That's cute. Some garland. Now, I'm usually a traditional guy when it comes to Christmas decorations. I do prefer green garland, but there's a lot of green sort of already going on in Lucky. And I think this absolutely gaudy garland with, what is that, ho, 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 all throughout it. I'll add some nice obnoxious color. And then, I don't know where I'm gonna do this. I think this is just supposed to be like a coaster. It's got the cork on the back, but it's a nice little picture. I was kind of thinking, like, not all this stuff I will keep. Obviously, like the garland, you don't need to keep that all year. But this is something that's nice that I could add to like a decoration box, and it would be like the first Christmas in Lucky. Same with this sign. And what else is in here? So the lights. So I do want to decorate the tree with some lights, and I've got my box of Christmas decorations. We will get there. These lights that came at the dollar store, they run off the little battery packs. You need 2 AA's for each of them. I guess we should test them right now and see if they even work. Would it not be fun to wire these directly into Lucky so we get and put them on a switch? I mean, it sounds like a lot of work, but it'd be kind of fun. Anyway, let's give this a shot. That's not so bad. There's like what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 lights on there. That should be perfect for our little tree. Turn these off. We don't want to kill the batteries that are probably good for about 5 minutes. As per usual, Lucky's in a little bit of a state. Although you know it's a special. You want to know how you know it's a special? I made the bed okay, well, I made the bed and now there's stuff on the bed, but the bed is made. Bed hasn't looked that good since I moved in. So, like most houses, I'm assuming, when you go to like put up your tree and start decorating, there's certain pieces of furniture that you have in your house year round that inevitably have to be moved. No? Was it just me? I kind of doubt that. But that is now also the case for Lucky, so we're gonna have to find a spot. I think what I want to do is put the tree right here where this little carrier is, so that'll probably be my piece of furniture that moves. I have to find a spot to put it though, and that is not easy. So let's see how much work this actually is. All right, so now we got a lot of space here, right? That's pretty cool. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but it's nice because the Velcro from my cactus light, which is in the back, that's the whole thing. We can put some Velcro on the bottom of the tree, and I think it will sit right there quite nicely. Let's see, hang on. Look at this tree, come on, get out of here. Right like that, yeah, I could probably make that work, or maybe even on this one. Nah, we can make that work. You having this a struggle real, Penny? Oh, it's Stella. Hello, darling. You wanna be part of the Lucky Christmas special too? She's like, no, get me out of this mess. Where are you going? Yeah, I know, it's a state. But anyways, this is the space we're focusing on right now. So this will be our little Christmas setup. We're gonna decorate all up in here. And if it happens to spill into the back, that'll be just fine too, because Christmas. I am happy with it. Look at that, come on. And the tree, these bulbs are far too large for this tree, but whatever, look at that. I still haven't found a place to like put this. I mean, obviously it's just like a pot holder or like, you know, like a big coaster for a pot, but whatever. I got my nativity scene here. There's a whole lot of Gorilla Tape happening just to keep stuff like this on, and some of the lights. I like this, I started with the spice rack. Light it up that way. Maybe that just looks a little janky. I don't know. I'm definitely not being very picky. And I do have to figure out a way to strap baby Jesus back into the nativity scene here. Why they make him removable, I don't know. Were we supposed to play with it like an action figure? I don't think so. So he was in there with a zip tie, but it broke. And I think I'm just gonna get some super glue and glue him right in there because I don't understand why he's not attached. But I still got a lot of this garland left down here. I'm thinking maybe along here or up there or something, but I like this just here. Oh wait, what happens? What happens? What does it look like? Uh-huh. I love it. That's super cool. I don't know. This is driving me insane. We'll save that hat for my daughter when she's, well, clearly a lot older, because she could probably be sitting there right now. I've got a whole box of all of my decorations from when I grew up. You know what? We will do that, but I'm going to spread this out a little bit. Let's go check out some Christmas lights first, and then we'll come on back here and we'll go through Matt's box of decorations. Does that look like product placement? All right, so decorating the tree. Can't exactly do what I've done every other year of my life, which is put every single decoration I own up, which, wait a second, look at that. Look at, what is this? Get out of here. Okay. What was I saying? Putting every single decoration up, which when I was little, I didn't have that many decorations. But now I'm as old as I am. And I got a whole box full of them. And there's tons of stuff here. Like, oh, look at this. Well, you know what? This isn't even really well, I guess it's a tree ornament. This little snowman with jingly bells. He's got a little snowman attached to him. You're not supposed to be there, bro. See, now that's the kind of ornament that could go on our tree because it's nice and small. I feel like you belonged on a sleigh. A lot of these ornaments were made by me, like in elementary school and stuff, I think. And then others were given to me by certain people. And the cool thing is that my mom kept a, oh, we'll come back to that. She wrote down, when did she stop writing? 2008, wow. She wrote down every year which ornament I got. Matthew's Ornaments Collection. So here, I wonder how many I have in here. 1984, the year of my birth, Toy Soldier. I know that toy soldier is in here. See, and then there's stuff like this. Like, look how pretty this ornament is. Right, with that little like scene in there of the people decorating the Christmas tree. There's some good lighting. Yeah, that's an eggshell that it's made out of. So, super surprised that survived. Although I'm imagining, however oh no, it definitely cracked. There's definitely a break on it. I was gonna say that stuff on the inside that makes it sparkle, if you can see the sparkling, yeah, a little bit. That probably reinforced the shell a little bit. Oh yeah, we're looking for this toy soldier. I got a lot of M's, And look at that, the toy soldier is attached to him. First, oh yeah, it even says on the back. Look at that. First Christmas, little toy soldier. I guess we gotta have to be serendipitous or whatever, and maybe he should go on our tree. He's a little heavy though for this tree. You're a third the size of the tree, sir. But he's on there. All right. 1985 glass hummingbird from my mom. Yeah, that's in its own little sleeve somewhere for sure. This is another one of my favorites because Tweety is my favorite Looney Tune. He's sitting on a very delicate egg as well. I don't think this is too big. It's not as delicate as I thought. It's actually pretty solid. Turn around, Tweety. Hey. There he is. Oh no, I want to put him out. This is going to be the problem. I'm going to see all of these ornaments and be like, yeah, let's get them all out here. And there ain't room for that. That's just nonsense. Not this year, Tweety. Huh. I've got that poster mounted on my door down here that says the mountains are calling and I must go. And I've got a Christmas ornament that says, take me home to the mountains for Christmas, which has never made sense until this year, now that my entire family is in the mountains. And I hope to be driving out there for Christmas. That's kind of cool. This one should go up. Makes sense now, right? And it's wood, so like it should just go there, but I don't want it to be permanent, so we'll have to find a spot for that for sure. And I've got stuff like this that I got the last few years. I've got like a Darth Vader that went on my tree. There's a Kylo Ren in here as well. Yeah, there he is. Kylo. Boom. Oh, right, that's that. That was fun at the time. I got this tiger bell. It's in a real glass bell. That's awesome when I'm on a big tree. I've got a panda on a sled. Noisy neighbors. Another M. My goodness. I always like these guys, my little polar bears in a chimney. Those are kind of cool. Those could come out. I could stick those somewhere. They're pretty. They feel durable. Oh, but they're sparkly. Yeah, no, I don't want sparkles all over the van. Oh, hey Byron. Firstborn, mom's favorite. I'm pretty sure he has one that says secondborn, mom's favorite. Yeah, I can't go through all of these. We'll be here forever. I just need to find ones that I really want to put up. Like that snowman. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I was wrong. I don't think the snowman does need to be on a sled because I might have been confusing him with this like panda bear guy that's on a sled. So maybe the little snowman needs to go on the tree. He's got a little piece of like pipe cleaner attached to him that's quite bendable, so I can just secure them onto this branch like that. I'm thinking like 3, maybe 4 ornaments if I have small enough ones. Perfect. There's another little, I guess, snowman holding the Christmas tree. That's a good size. Put him over, I don't know. Trim that tree. Wait, where's my drink? I got another Tweety one. That one's a little bit more terrifying. Oh, I've had this guy. When did I get him? Like Scrooge McDuck from the was it DuckTales Christmas Carol or was it just Disney Christmas Carol? I think it was Disney Christmas Carol because Mickey was in it. Mickey was Scrooge's, like, what the hell? I cannot remember. Tiny Tim's dad. Whatever. Ooh, I also have a Deadpool. That's fancy. He definitely, like, kind of goes with the Darth Vader and the Kylo Ren statues, especially now that Disney owns everything. Ooh, Hershey's with a jingle bell. This should go up almost just so we've got, like, the jingle noise in the van. See, I'm pulling it all out and I'm like, oh, fire stock for this, fire stock for that. Oh, little wreaths. I remember, like, these are on pipe cleaners, and I don't know what these are, but I remember playing with these little things in elementary school. Well, playing, I mean making crafts with them. You could make, I don't even know, like, whatever you wanted, I guess. And obviously, we made wreaths. I got a couple of them. I've got a wreath. I got a wreath with a candle in it and a candy cane. Ooh. Let's put the colorful wreath on the tree. Cute. I gotta stop saying cute. Cool. What else? Another M. So I officially have 3 M's. Oh, I love this one. This is my little bear in a thimble. Sorry, last one I'll show off. Little bear with a Noel sign, and he's just in a thimble. Maybe he has to go on the tree this year. The last one my mom gave me in 2008 was that firstborn elf. That's kind of funny. But, all right, so I think that's enough of decorating the tree. I guess we could keep this snowman out. He's plush. He is plush. You can't see him, but he's attached to the slide latch on the drawer. So this is in my decoration box, and I pull it out every year. It's a letter addressed to me and my little brother from the North Pole. And it's cool. It's a letter from Santa. And yeah, I'm thinking it was something that you could just print off, or maybe they just had available somewhere for you to purchase, because it's got like this fancy picture letterhead with Santa, Mrs. Claus, and an elf and a reindeer at the top. But it's printed. Hey, excuse me, what are you doing up there? That's not where you go. And there's knives out and every other thing. Go from Christmas special to a vet visit. What are you doing? But anyways, it's typed up and printed. Now there's no date. Is there a date on the envelope? No. But here it says, "Dear special friend." That's how I know it wasn't written by any one of my family members. Every night after dinner, Mrs. Claus and I spend some quiet time together reading all the letters from our special friends like you. We love to read and write letters, and we hope that you do too. This is a very busy time of the year for us at the North Pole. All our little helpers are running back and forth, getting ready for Christmas Eve. I can hear the patter of reindeer hooves on the roof as Rudolph and his friends practice taking off and landing. Pretty sure that's a copyright infringement using Rudolph. My special Santa suit is hanging in my closet, all pressed and ready to go. I have to get a new suit made every season because it gets tattered and torn going up and down all those chimneys. I can tell from your letter that Christmas is a very special time of year for you. You understand that it is a time of sharing and giving. My Christmas wish is that this spirit lasts all year long. Mrs. Claus and I really enjoyed hearing from you and hope you will write us again next year. Then it's signed, "Merry Christmas, Matthew and Byron. Love, Santa." And it does have our names there written in a nice blue, probably Bic. And that is my grandmother's writing. So obviously Byron and I wrote letters to Santa, and this was a response that we got. So, I mean, it could have been last year, but it's kind of cute to have that in here. I remember when I first saw it after a couple years of not remembering it, it brought up some emotions in me. And it's just one of those like sort of magical Christmas moments that you have as a kid that in your adulthood you look back on and you're like, yeah, I was silly, but they were good times, right? I don't know, something to be said about the whole innocence of our youth and all of that. So anyways, the tree is decorated. We don't have a star. Do I have anything that go on the top? Ooh, another snowman, another crafted snowman with a guitar. He could go on the top of the tree. There's no way for him to stay on the top of the tree, so that's a big no. Huh, that's okay. Maybe we'll figure out a star for next year. Ha! I knew I hung on to these pants for a reason. So now it's time to get comfy, put on some Christmas PJs. Oh no, I don't have my Christmas jacket on. That's just not good. Give me a minute. There. Now we're back in business. Although, we're wrapping up the night, Kay. Hang on. Oh, wait, this is gonna be far too warm. Hang on. There we go. Now we're doing our best lumberjack impression. That's still a little too manly. Hang on. There, that's better. Now I won't sweat to death. All right, so I don't know what you guys do traditionally in your house to each their own. For me, especially in my like adulthood, well, I'm gonna back up. When I was a kid, we would watch a movie on Christmas Eve. None other than A White Christmas. And so this is a tradition that I have carried with me right up until this year. Unfortunately, that tradition will be broken. The tradition being that I watch this every Christmas Eve, and then my parents would actually just kind of put it on repeat Christmas Day on silent. This is a classic movie as far as I'm concerned, and it is a perfect Christmas movie, but I could be biased, right? And everybody's got their own opinion, and that's fine. And then in my adulthood, I discovered this one. The reason I won't be able to watch this is because it's on Blu-ray, and I can only play DVDs in my van with the external drive that I have, so sad day, but that's okay. And then, bang. This is my personal favorite Christmas movie. I watch it every Christmas Eve without fail. And we're gonna talk about these movies in a little bit more detail. But first, you can't really do movies without some snacks. And now, obviously, more than one person, you'd have a little bit more of a smorgasbord. But when I really stopped to think about it, what is the one snack to me that sort of means Christmas? I'll show you. 2 words: cheese ball. How many people are just like, yeah, he is. Oh, dang. But anyways, this is my like go-to snack when I think about what is a Christmas snack. And I pair it, you pair it, we all pair it with whatever cracker you want. Now, I wasn't gonna get too fancy and go out and get like crackers that I usually have. I'm just gonna use what I have in Lucky, which are some Cheez-Its. So we're gonna be getting a lot of cheese tonight, which is just fine. All right, so typical camping plateware. Where's that? Excellent. Oh my God, if I eat this whole thing, I'm not gonna be having a very Merry Christmas. We need one last thing. The absolutely iconic, boom. Cheese ball, cheese crackers. This is too much cheese for sure, but is what we got, is what we're gonna enjoy. Hi, Stella. But she's not happy about the state of everything. Every year. Actually, for the last, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, my mom's had different kinds of cheeses, not just a cheese ball, but a whole bunch of like fancy cheeses and crackers. But it's like a staple. I think that's just where my brain goes, is some sort of delicious cheese and crackers. Hi, Stella. Come here. Come here. Do you want to say Merry Christmas? Come here. Over there. Come on. She's just, doing her own thing because she's a cat, so it's to be expected. Stella, you say Merry Christmas? Not too bad at all, eh? One more time. Hey, Stella, say Merry Christmas. Well then. Hey. You want some cheese ball? I don't think that would be very good for her. Or me in the middle of the night. moving on. All right, so we've got our cheese ball and crackers. Very good. And we've got our movies. Double feature sort of night. Now, let me fix my camera first so I don't feel like I'm cutting my face off. As much as I would love to have you all join me in a viewing of these movies, I'm thinking, in the interest of time, let's just do some quick reviews of these movies since I've seen them many times, and that will sort of keep with the theme of my channel. And as a little added bonus, let's not cut the camera as I get this all set up, and we'll roll right into it. So, all right, where will we go? Ha ha. Okay, first things first. Let's take you off there. That doesn't normally happen. Gotta make sure everything's out of the frame. I don't normally have this hat on either, but you know. Oh, wait. Okay, looking good. Now, I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. We gotta get the official movie review microphone going. Now I have to check to make sure that the audio is actually working. So there will be one cut in this epic long take. Okay, so audio was good. Almost there. Hey! Although that's a little bit too monster lighty, so maybe let's push that back there. Oh Lord. Get that out of frame. And let's start with White Christmas. White Christmas is an absolute Christmas classic as far as I'm concerned. It's where the world got the song White Christmas, and it's an absolutely excellent musical / comedy / romance headlined by Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, who, fun fact, is George Clooney's, or sad day, was George Clooney's aunt in real life, and Vera Ellen. The story follows two old army buddies played by Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye who start a variety show when the war is over. As the story goes on, they find themselves sort of entangled with the Haynes sisters, played by Rosemary Clooney and Vera Ellen, and the four of them head off to Vermont to put on a Christmas show at a ski resort. But when it's discovered that the guys' former Major General, General Waverly, owns the resort and has fallen on hard times since it hasn't snowed in Vermont, the decision is then made for Danny Kaye and Bing Crosby to bring their entire variety show up to the resort to show their support. That rhymed. Didn't mean to. Happy accident. For the most part, the movie absolutely fires on all cylinders. From a stint where the guys have to dress up like the girls and perform the girls' big hit single, to a ton of absolutely wonderfully choreographed dance sequences, and to the incredibly emotional finale that will always bring a tear to my eye. The moment when the general walks into the hall and sees everybody... every time. It's just so sweet. And it's a quotable movie. I don't know. Seems a little bit icy to me.
How do you do? Mutual, I'm sure.
Oh, gee. I wish I was back in the army. The performances are great, and the comedic timing from Danny Kaye has truly stood the test of time. It's absolutely no surprise that Michael Richards based his performance of Kramer in Seinfeld on most of Danny Kaye's career. The one knock that I will give this movie, since I'm doing a quick review of it, is that it tends to feel a little long every time I watch it, obviously, since it hasn't really changed since 1952 at all. This could have been rectified, in my opinion, with the removal of the least and weakest dance number known as choreography. Yeah, axing that would have helped a lot. It's still a great dance number, don't get me wrong, but every single time I watch this movie, that sequence in particular really feels out of place. For me, White Christmas gets an absolutely solid 9 out of 10 and will always be worth a watch this time of year. Moving right along. The Ref is a black comedy from 1994 that stars Dennis Leary as a cat burglar who ends up taking this feuding married couple hostage in their beautiful Connecticut home on Christmas Eve after a curfew is put in place when he ends up setting off an alarm at a fairly well-to-do home. But with their son arriving home for the holidays at any moment and the imminent arrival of the in-laws, this makes for quite the struggle for Dennis Leary's character of Gus. I was a huge fan of Dennis Leary when I was growing up. I had both of his CDs, Lock and Load and No Cure for Cancer, and it's super easy to see when you watch this movie that a lot of the character of Gus was based around his stand-up material. His frustration in dealing with the back and forth between this bickering couple is on point, and as the movie goes on, he takes on the role of the referee trying to solve this married couple's problems inadvertently, and that's comedic gold, if you ask me. It's offensive, brash humor that will absolutely turn off some people, but will also make others fall in love with it. The movie also features an absolute motley crew of supporting characters. Aside from the son and the in-laws, who are all, well, I was gonna say they're all great. The in-laws are spectacular. The son, his story always kind of feels like the slow side, and I could take it or leave it. But aside from them, you've got a drunk Santa, some bumbling police officers, and a subtle yet effective performance from an up-and-coming, at the time, J.K. Simmons. This is another perfect example of a mashup of movie genres that I really like. It's not nearly as foul as something like Bad Santa, and it is a must-watch for me every single year. For the longest time, I was always saying, oh, it's a real shame that this isn't available on Blu-ray. And for like cinephiles, it kind of is sad. It's only available on DVD. It's never gotten the transfer to Blu-ray or 4K or anything like that. And I don't even think it's available on any streaming platforms, at least not in Canada. So like you saw, I still own it on DVD, which kind of worked out well for the way I'm living my life now. The Ref is an 8 out of 10 for me, only because, kind of opposite to White Christmas, I wish it was a little bit longer. Like just one more crazy scene put in there with Dennis Leary getting to flex his comedic muscle would have been perfect. So what about you guys? What are your favorite Christmas movies? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all in the Just Kidding, We're Doing the Christmas Special. Really happy right now that this whole little setup works. It's pretty cool. Not such a bad little setup at all. Just kick back, watch the ref, except now, my cheese ball is all the way over there. Perfect. And so that's pretty much it, you guys. That was a lot of fun. Those are just some of the like Christmassy things that I do. I'm glad I was able to carry them over into this new way of living my life. You know, just because I'm living in a van doesn't mean it has to be barbaric or obtuse or any other sort of word to describe strange. Although we are a little bit weird, all of us, aren't we? And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Just a guy wearing a very tight camo print Santa Claus hat in a Chevy Express in a Walmart parking lot, decorated for Christmas. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today, you guys. If you made it this far, I truly appreciate it. I just wanted to put something together to celebrate the holidays. I wanted to end this video with some nice scenic footage and really feel like we've sort of done a full circle with this entry in the vlog. From the bottom of my heart, very sincerely, you guys, I want to wish you all an absolutely Merry Christmas. I hope wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing this holiday season, I hope you can be with loved ones and celebrate this time of year. And if you can't, if you are alone, but you're watching this movie, I couldn't even get through that heartfelt statement without a blooper. That's the story of my life. But if you are in that situation and you're watching my video, I hope I was able to bring a smile to your face, and at any point, this time of year especially, I know we kind of like, people put their best foot forward this time of year, and that's great. Try to remember to do that every other day of the year. This channel truly is about positivity, happiness, having fun, and now that our little community is growing, we've got a pretty good support structure in place as well.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Sing choirs of angels, sing in exaltations, sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Oh, hail, Lord, we greet thee, born this happy morning. Oh, Jesus, forevermore be thy name adored. Word of the Father, now in flesh appearing. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore.
Well, I think that's where I wrap this up. I had fun. I didn't really know what I was doing. I knew I wanted to put something together specifically for Christmas that was just a little bit different than the rest of my vlogs, but also encompass sort of everything that I've done up to this point with movies and being outside, being funny, probably too many jump cuts, talking about me, and just what it's like to sort of set myself up for the first Christmas with my van life. Here, did you guys see the deer? Like, that's super cool. And it's really quiet out here right now. It's kind of like the perfect Christmas landscape. The only thing that would make it better is if it was snowing right now. So, yeah. I'm gonna leave this one here, guys. Until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves, and most importantly, be positive. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you and all of your loved ones. I hope you guys all have an incredible holiday season and an even better new year. And guys, I'll see you in the next one.
In Christ the Lord.
The story follows two old army bunnies. The story follows two old army buddies played by Bing Crosby and Danny Clay. Frick. Slow down. Okay, that's enough. It's really cold out here.